Good evening. It's a grim statistic. A quarter of Scottish children are living in poverty. And with COVID wreaking havoc on the economy, charities say many more parents are going to be struggling to put food on the table in the months to come. Emma Cameron has spoken to families who've turned to lifeline services during lockdown.
Most of us take it for granted that we can feed and clothe our children, keep them entertained and carefree. But many families across Scotland are struggling to make ends meet, with 1 in 4 children here living in poverty. Melanie and her partner Dean have 4 children each. They fell on hard times this year when lockdown left Dean unable to work or access furlough.
Sometimes it was a case of feeding the kids and seeing what's left. It sounds awful to look at it like that, but sometimes it was a case of stealing a few chips before it went onto the plate and just hoping there was bread left at supper time that you might get a bit of toast.
Trying to feed 8 different kids every day, 3 meals a day, I can't even begin to imagine how hard that must have been.
I don't think anyone wants to admit that they can't feed their family. A lot of the time we had to rely on food banks, which were absolutely fantastic, and without it I really don't know what sort of situation. I'm sure we would have managed, we would have found a way, but I'm not entirely sure what that would have looked like. Often there was the, can I go to the shop for a sweetie? I said, well, no. Why not? I said, well, just there is no money to go to the shop for a sweetie.
How did that make you feel?
Really bad, really bad.
With 8 children at home, it wasn't just the food bill Melanie had to worry about.
Everything just all mounts up, even just the number of meals that were getting cooked in a day. We've got a smart meter and I kept looking at it sometimes and thinking, just please stop going up.
Did you get help with your bills?
We did it was Aberlour that pointed us in the direction. It was an energy payment and just to put towards some of the costs. Again, it's not massive amounts, but every little makes a huge difference.
Charities like Aberlour provide essential support to families like Melanie's.
When we were starting to struggle, our worker had actually said, is everything okay? And at first I was just saying, no, we're fine. And then when things started to get really bad, I did actually finally say to her, what is it you can offer? Because, we are getting to a point here where my partner and I are almost going without food. Not quite, but, we're sort of eating the leftovers. And at that point, she says, stop being silly. This is here, there's absolutely no shame. And, at that point, I actually had some other neighbours sort of saying, why did you not say? Because we could have told you as well. Because we've been getting that, and it made me feel a bit better as well to know there was other families in the same position.